Am I the a-hole for telling my friends and family that my vacation home is off limits unless they rent it? I rent out my house through a service that includes insurance when it is in use. The insurance does not cover when I lend my house out to friends and family since they are not paying. I have regular homeowners insurance for that. My brother was using my house with his family just after New Year's. It's a slow time and I wasn't going to lose out on much income. My nephew stayed up late one night and didn't go out for breakfast with his family, so he decided to make himself some food. He started a kitchen fire, and he freaked out and called 911 instead of using the fire extinguisher in the kitchen. He is 14, so I can't blame him too much. The smoke damage will cost about $8,700 to fix. I told my brother he could take his time paying me back. He said he wasn't going to pay for an innocent mistake. I needed the house in order, so I just fixed everything. I didn't go through insurance since I do not want my rates going up. I was obviously upset, so I posted about the fire and how pissed I was at my brother. Pretty much all my friends and family took the side of the innocent angel. They said it was unfair for me to expect that much money from him when he could have rented a hotel for a quarter the price. So I agreed. I said that from now on my house was off limits unless they rented it out or I was there and they came as my guests. Since I only use the house with my family, that means they can rent it all or use the only empty bedroom. It has a twin bed and a crib. Now the howling started that I'm being unfair to them for something that wasn't their fault. I offered to take up a collection from them to cover the repairs or the increased insurance premiums, and most of them shut up. I directed them all to my brother. He got quite angry at me for blaming him for the situation. I said I wasn't about to send a mob after my nephew. I bought the house after I got a settlement from a worksite accident. I used the income to supplement the difference in what I used to earn at my old job and what I do now. So I guess my question is, am I the a-hole for telling everyone who has a problem with me charging rent or stuffing a family into a room meant for two small children to talk to my brother about it?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. Your brother deserves to be the one dealing with the flack. If I were him, I would have at least offered to pay the increased insurance premiums, or that amount monthly until the repairs were paid off of you. Didn't go through insurance. He's the one who wrecked it for everyone. And anyone who took his side, I would not trust in my house.
Not the a-hole. This is a perfect example of no good deed goes unpunished. Your brother absolutely is responsible for paying for the repairs. It's no different than if you went over to his house and caused damage. So now, if they're not willing to take responsibility for it, they can pay to stay with you or in a hotel that includes the insurance.
Not the a-hole. If the kid can't be blamed for starting a fire, then the dad has to be blamed for leaving the kid unsupervised because obviously he isn't ready to handle emergencies. The family is angry that their free ride is over. Tell them that you can't afford the risk involved in giving away rental time for free.